All right, y'all, back with another one for you today. Something a little bit newer than what we normally do, but I don't know. Depending on how you feel about trucks, I think most of these eventually end up being some type of classic vehicle anyway, especially, as we continue into the electric world. So either way, 2016 Yukon, super clean truck, SLT if I'm not mistaken, only 68,000 miles. So you do the math on that, obviously 10 to 11-year-old car. You're talking, somewhere in the 6,000 mile range on miles. So get into it. You see that's finished in silver. Paint is in very solid condition. This car doesn't have, this car has a clean Carfax, so nothing really to point out. Like I said, paint looks great. All trim looks good. We'll look at the tires once we get it on the rack. You guys know how it is when you watch the new car videos. They kind of go relatively fast. There's not too much to really point out. You don't expect to see too many dents or anything. You don't expect to see the chrome rusted or pitted. So rear tailgate area looks solid. Lights haven't been oxidized or scratched up yet. Looking down the side of the vehicle, again, body's in pretty good condition. I didn't see any dents or waves that really needed to be pointed out. We're gonna just keep moving around her. Windshield solid, no cracks, no rock chips. Coming down the hood, again, grill is properly aligned. No scratches or dents on the bumper. Everything looks pretty solid. Let's go ahead and pop this, and then I'll grab the keys. As you can see, leather interior. We'll get into that in a minute. I believe this one is the 5.3. Let me see. Super clean in the engine bay, and yes, it is the 5.3. So engine bay super clean though. You can tell it's been well maintained. Again, with 60,000 miles on it, you expect it to be relatively solid. Use the key fob to open up the tailgate. Rear area is solid. I'm actually gonna take this out just so I can show you guys. Obviously, you always want to make sure all the electronics work and things like that. Power fold third rear seat. I actually like this style, these model years. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I like all the Yukons, honestly, since 2005. So let me not say that. I don't know, I've always had a truck. I've always loved them. I know this is an SUV, but it's still the same. If you had a Sierra, Yukon, same thing, more or less. Seats are in great condition, no rips, no tears. You got the ebony interior, husky liners, so carpet's gonna be solid. Get on over to the passenger side. Panels look good, no missing pieces, no rips. Passenger seat again, no rips, no tears. Dash looks solid. No sunroof in this particular one. I'm gonna leave that mat there. Passenger side, again, interior is almost flawless. Nothing to pick up, nothing to really care about. All doors got the passive entry, so if you got the key in your pocket, lock, unlock, you can do that from all four doors. Driver's seat, real good condition, no rips or tears. Normal wear patterns, nothing crazy. Two memory functions. So if you got two keys, you can do one for each one, you and your wife, or whatever, you and your significant other, or whoever else might be driving the car. All four windows are automatic up and down. I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing. Let me make sure that, let me get my shoes on first. And when we be walking on this particular floor, obviously it's squeaky. So I've been trying to take the shoes off so you guys don't have to hear that. I'm gonna just get right in. Let me check this. Yeah. So all 4 are powered down. Man, somebody got the AC blowing. My fault. Dropped the phone. But yeah, all 4 are powered down, and the front 2 are power up. I wanted to check that because some of the new GMCs, they don't got the power down for all 4 windows, so it's kind of annoying. That's why it kind of dropped me. Yo, hey, can you open that door? All right, so like I said, mileage reads 68,240. No lights on the dash, anything like that. Just put the seatbelt on. It's got all your stuff. It is 4-wheel drive. Auto lights. You got your park sense, your lane assist, power pedals, and they do work. I know the AC works. It was just on and blowing. Heated and cooled seats. We're good there. Let's see. We know the radio is going to be good. No issues there. You got your, what? You can open up the tailgate from here. Weirdly, oh yeah, here's the home link or whatever GM calls it, for your garage door opener. Other than that, we can go ahead and knock out this test drive. I really don't have too much to check. With these newer vehicles, videos are always somewhat boring. Because I hadn't too much to talk about. Everything should work as it's supposed to. So you expect the windows, you expect no lights on. You know, cruise control, horn, all of that's supposed to work. So let me check. Horn good, so, and wipers. So all the things that we check in the classic vehicles kind of makes it a little bit boring, honestly. But still do it. Especially when it's not a performance type newer vehicle. Nothing to really talk about on a, you know, SLT 5.3. It's a very reliable, solid truck. That's it. If you follow us, you guys know, you know, we've had what, 22 with the 6.2 armored. So things like that, you know, it's always fun to do. But when you're talking about, you know, your everyday car that, you know, we kind of use, it definitely makes it a little bit harder to keep talking about. But it is what it is. If you've ever driven one of these, rather it's Tahoe, Escalade, or Yukon, super smooth. They drive very, very nice. Relatively quiet on the inside, of course. I believe, if it's my opinion, around this time frame, like 16-ish, this is kind of when, I don't want to say they became unaffordable, but this is when trucks really started hitting that upper luxury platform, where it was, you know, instead of these being $50,000 and $60,000 trucks, you started seeing $80,000 Yukons and $100,000 Escalades, and because they started becoming the norm. So very nice inside, very quiet inside. You could tell when the you know, the luxurious touches started coming into effect, because back in the day this used to be all hard touch plastic. Now this is like a soft touch material. The newer ones are actually wrapped in leather, so you can tell, again, like I'm saying, these start kind of moving higher up. Brakes feel good on this one, no issues there. 5.3 has plenty of power, hands off the wheel, she's tracking straight, alignment is good. I know the 6.2 is what we all want. We want the most power as possible. But I mean, the 5.3 at, what is it? I think it's like 340, somewhere in that range. But somewhere in the mid 300s on horsepower. More than enough to move her, you know, in the 300s for torque. 4L80, no issues there. Or is it a 60? I had to double check. I can't remember. Actually, I might be wrong. This might be the 6-speed one. Let me see. I'm gonna check once I get around here. I be getting the years mixed up when they swapped over from the 4 to the 6, and then of course now, you know, we like in the 10. So I'll check it once I bend this corner. Everything works as it should, the speedometer and all of that, so no issues there. Let me drop her down. Yeah, it's the 6-speed, so 6L80. All right, I'm gonna get her back and throw her on the rack so you guys can see underneath. All right, y'all, we got 16 up on the rack. Starting with the rear again, rear bumper looks good. I don't have any dents or anything that need to be pointed out. Got a spare tire in the front. I'm sorry, in the rear. Really nothing to point out on the frame. It looks beautiful. You got your normal, you know, dirt and surface rust, nothing crazy there. Disc brakes all the way around. No holes in the mufflers or anything. Factory cat still there for you emission states. Like I said, looking up and everything, super clean. Gas tank is solid, no signs of leaks or anything. You can see that the frame is completely straight all the way through. Like I said, it does have a clean Carfax. We're just gonna keep on moving. No signs of leak. We just came off the test drive, still hot up under here. No leaks from the trans or oil pan. You guys can see there was no leaks or anything dried up here, and it clearly hasn't been cleaned. Let me get from under here. So, clean underneath, what you expect for like a 10-year-old car. Obviously not a northern vehicle. You can go ahead and move around all the way around. We got uniroyals at all 4 corners. Tires match. Tread is good. Underneath, body looks solid. Don't have any, you know, any cracks or pitting or anything. Don't look like doors hit on anything at the bottom. Yeah. Let's see. Like I said, she's just nice and clean, about what you expect. All right, if you guys are interested in this 16 Yukon, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.